Welcome to another edition of Sticks-n-Stonez. I am your host, Brent Elrod, coming to you from the cozy confines here on the patio at the No Shoes Bar and Grill. And I effed up royally. I was sitting on here, I had Restream going to YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, and I had another phone over here going to Rumble, and I forgot to push record on the effing soundboard, so I wasn't recording shit. So I had to start over. Fortunately, I did not get far enough that things were in jeopardy. I was able to recover. I cut a commercial just a little while ago for one of our new affiliate partners. Go out there and watch for that video when it drops in the next day or two. Because I was sampling pre-mixed cocktails like Old Fashions and Negronis and Margaritas, and that's kind of the way why I am the way I am here. So, but, I do it for you, so somebody's got to do it, let you know what's going on. All of you out there. I think the microphone's turned around backwards. Yeah. Oh, wow, I can hear myself now really well in the earphones. All right, so, when it comes to enjoying a fine cigar, the experience is not complete without a perfectly paired spirit. Fortunately, you have me, and I can do the work for you. The combination of a premium cigar like an Arturo Fuente Especiales with a smooth and flavorful bourbon like Garrison Bros small batch is an unparalleled sensory experience that is sure to delight even the most discerning connoisseur. And that's what I'm doing for you today. Now, Garrison Bros, they were founded in High, Texas back in 2006, and they were the first bourbon outside of Kentucky and Tennessee to be granted a distiller's license, which makes them the oldest distillery in Texas. That's awesome. Now, Garrison Bros is... it's a handcrafted bourbon. It's made with extreme care and a great attention to detail. And it can, quite honestly, it can keep pace with any of the old distilleries out of Kentucky. It can. I've tried several of their offerings. It is a wonderful spirit. It's rich and complex flavors are the result of using only the finest ingredients and the tried and true old traditional methods of distillation. I think we're going to have a wonderful pairing today, and that Garrison Bros small batch is a ideal companion for the Arturo Fuente Especiales. Now, Arturo Fuente is known for their abilities to create cigars, and this one is known for a wonderful medium-bodied flavor, and I'm ready to try them out. Are you? Yes? All right. Then right after this, we are going to pop the cork, cut the stick, and get to toasting. Now, today, I am wearing my, oh no. Pardon while we have some technical difficulties. Boo! That was absolutely hilarious. I am very sorry. I hit the microphone that goes to my phone that is streaming to Restream, and I knocked it off onto the ground and had to go pick it back up again. All right, where were we? We were at Pop the Cork, Cut the Stick, Gets Toasty right after this. Now, I am wearing today one of my True Classic t-shirts. I have become such a fan of True Classic. They have wonderful clothing for men. You know, if you've listened to many of my episodes, you know that I've lost a considerable amount of weight in the last like 7 months. Starting right around July 4th to now, I am down 52 pounds, and I've been really considering doing an episode over on our other Sticks-n-Stonez, the Sticks-n-Stonez marketing site or YouTube channel, about what I do and how I did it and all that, because I didn't really follow any of the, I don't know, sugar busters or bacon busters or whatever it is, where you eat a pound of bacon in the morning for breakfast. I didn't follow any of that, and I have done exceptionally well. So, just saying. Anyway, True Classics. I love their clothing. It's wonderful. It's super soft. It is cut a little bit tighter in the arms to give you that kind of muscly, svelte look, and a little looser in the abdomen to give you that nice kind of svelte look, and tighter in the chest. And they are wonderful. I love everything that I have gotten from them. You need to go see the folks over at True Classic. You can find a link to them on the Sticks-n-Stonez website, STICKSNSTONEZ.com. Now, we're going to take off with our Garrison Brothers small batch. Let's pop the cork. Are you ready? Man, that was a wonderful cork pop right there. All right. Now, give it a little swirl. Those of you on the live stream can see it. It has a mash bill that is 74% corn, 15% wheat, 11% malted barley. It is 47% alcohol by volume, which makes it 94 proof, and it's aged for 3 years before bottling. Now, as you can tell on the live stream, it is a very dark reddish amber with very nice legs. I mean, I have been completely impressed with everything that I've tried from Garrison Brothers so far. Now, on the nose, I get butterscotch and a little toffee. I get some hints of coconut and just a dash of alcohol heat. Now on the nose. It's really good. You get kind of a buttery caramel in the beginning with some cinnamon and some oranges, and then just a slight touch of honey kind of coating your tongue. The finish is fairly long. You do get a little bit of alcohol burn, Not a lot, but a little, just enough to let you know it's there. And you get some sugary notes and molasses notes, and I am a big fan of molasses. I love going to a place called Babe's. No, it's not a joint of ill repute. It is a place that serves down-home country meals. You go in and you order your main course, your meat, and then everything else is just included. So you have a choice of like chicken tenders, chicken fried steak, or catfish. And then corn, green beans, mashed potatoes and gravy, and biscuits, all you can eat. And salad. And I love that place. And I love molasses. And I'm like the only one at the table that you have molasses and honey on the table for your biscuits. I'm the only one that uses molasses. I'm a down-home Arkansas country boy that now lives in Texas and calls myself a Texan. And I think molasses is wonderful, and you get it on the finish on this spirit. Now, what about the stick? Well, the Arturo Fuente Especiales. Arturo Fuente was founded roughly 112 years ago. Blending and rolling cigars. Arturo was blending and rolling cigars with his two sons in the back of his house. That's how a lot of stories start when you're talking about people that have created a dynasty. Now you fast forward to today, and Arturo Fuente could possibly be the most recognized name in the premium cigar industry. Now this particular stick, it is a budget-friendly blend that you can easily pick up for about $5 a stick. This particular Vitola is a 6x50 on the ring gauge, so they call it a Toro. The filler is Dominican mixed, the binder is Dominican, and then the wrapper is Ecuadorian Habano. Yes, I did get away from the Mexican San Andres this time. It seems like every one I've been trying has been Mexican San Andres. Anyway, the strength is medium. Now, visually, sorry, I have to lean over to kind of get some light because I'm old and have bad eyes. Visually, this is on the light side of medium brown, but it's kind of close to a medium brown. It's not really like a looker. It's not like a just beautiful stick, but overall it's got good construction. It is a little bit toothy and a little veiny. The veins that are on it are fairly pronounced and easy to see. And it has tight yet visible seams and a double cap along with a very, very plain band. There's not a lot of bells and whistles, but I've smoked this cigar before and it's not in the bells and whistles. It's in how good it is. Now, on the nose. I get fresh earth. I get a little bit of caramel. I get some pecans and something along the lines of baking spice. Let's go ahead and give it a cut. Test out the cold draw. Had to decide, did I want it this way or this way? So, using my Cassetti multi-cutter on the V-cut setting. That is my preferred method of cut, even though there are times that I have to guillotine or have to punch. I still prefer I just prefer the V-cut. Now, on the cold draw, I get like notes of barnyard and hay. I get a little bit of like leather and cedar, and also some very, very light notes of sweetness. Let's go ahead and fire this stick up. I'm using my Rocky Patel V-Cutter. Sorry, I'm not using the Rocky Patel V-Cutter. I'm using the Rocky Patel Envoy lighter. This afternoon has been a really good afternoon. One of my better ones. Now, off the light, I get some cedar, leather, a little bit of, tobacco bits. That is the one problem with V-Cut. You know, they all have their drawbacks one way or another. Some cinnamon and a very mild, like, earthiness. I also get some kind of sweet notes of cocoa, and maybe a kind of creamy caramel there at toward the very end, and it's got a really great smoke output. Really good smoke output. I do notice that I have a spot on one side that needs a little touching up. I did not do a very good job. That is all on me. All right. This is a really good cigar. The one I had the other day, the test, was really good. And I probably burned it a little fast. It didn't like make me nauseous or anything like that. I probably burned it in about a half hour. But I was walking Sadie, and you got to keep up. That's all I can say about walking Sadie. Man, all right, let's try them together. Now, I can say that the flavors in the Garrison Brothers really complement those in the Arturo Fuente Especiales just almost perfectly. The caramel and the cinnamon notes in the bourbon really enhance the kind of natural, subtle sweetness in the cigar, while the oaky undertones, they provide a kind of a pleasant contrast to the earthy flavors that are present in the stick. I think it is. I think it's very balanced and enjoyable. I think it is really a balanced and enjoyable experience for those that are fairly new to pairing cigars and liquor, and the aficionados that have been doing it for a while. I mean, it's you're not talking about a real like beginner's stick, but it's tame enough to allow the beginners to enjoy it. Yeah, I think it's very good. I do think this is going to be an excellent pairing, and I'm going to go ahead and burn the stick down to about the halfway mark, and then I'll come back and give you an update. Hey Stoners, I am back. Pairing these two products together really allows allows each one to shine individually, while also enhancing their respective qualities. The smoothness of the Garrison Brothers small batch helps to mellow out any harshness that you might find in the cigar, and it allows you to fully appreciate the nuances in flavor. Similarly, smoking this Arturo Fuente Especiales alongside the sips of this exceptional bourbon brings out new dimensions in both experiences. These two have really gone well together. They haven't changed really much. You've got some caramel and cinnamon notes in the bourbon, and that kind of blends together really well with the pleasantly sweet notes of like cocoa and maybe creamy caramel in the stick, and it really makes for an enjoyable experience. I'm really happy so far with this pairing, but I'm going to burn this stick down to the band, and I will come back and give you my final thoughts. Hey Stoners, I am back. We are down to the band. My conclusion on this pairing was that the Garrison Brothers small batch and the Arturo Fuente Especiales is, it's really kind of a match made in heaven. It really is. I think for both cigar and bourbon enthusiasts, they would like this pairing. The shared commitment to quality, the complementary flavors, and the enhanced sensory experience in both make this combination really a much try for anyone looking to elevate their enjoyment of fine cigars and top shelf spirits. So the next time you reach for the Arturo Fuente Especiales, be sure that you have a glass of Garrison Brothers small batch nearby to really tickle your taste buds. I can't say enough good things. I love Garrison Brothers. I love what they're doing, and I have yet to try anything that I haven't liked from them. Kind of the same thing with Arturo Fuente. I know that's more of a global brand, but man, they are just very good together. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just leave it at that. What else can you say? I hope you've enjoyed this pairing as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. Please be sure to hit like, subscribe, share, notify, especially share. Share the shit out of it, as I say. And also when you hit notify, that lets you know when I drop new content. Visit our website, Sticks-n-Stonez.com, Sticks-n-Stonez.com. You can read our blog posts. I have some really great blog posts out there, everything from the Revolutionary War to cigars and spirits. I try to make something for everybody. You can also listen to our previous episodes. You can catch up with us there. And you get a link to our Amazon store. You can go and buy yourself a Sticks-n-Stonez t-shirt. Man, I'd love to see some folks wearing some Sticks-n-Stonez t-shirts around here at the various cigar lounges. I would absolutely love it. That would tickle me to death. So, please go out and support the show. We really appreciate it. And also on the website, you can find the links to our affiliate marketing partners. Freedom Fatigues and Caliber Coffee are both marketing partners of ours. They are veteran-owned businesses, so you can support our veterans by making purchases from them. Like Freedom Fatigues, you're going to love their clothing. It's not only they have some great slogans, but it's soft and smooth and comfortable, and It's all made right here in the United States. None of that Chinese crap. Same thing with Caliber Coffee. You know, they roast the beans locally. They're out of South Carolina, and it is some great coffee, and that is coming from somebody that owned his own coffee house. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to coffee. You know, we also have Keeper's Heart, Carhartt, Total Wine, Cigars International. You can, in the description of the show, there is a link to the cigar at Cigars International and to the spirit at Total Wine. You can actually go right out and order the cigar, order the spirit, and have it delivered right to your house. It doesn't get any easier than that, does it, folks? That's the wonderful world we live in post-COVID. So, until we get to be together again, keep your sticks dry, your stones cold, and have a great day.